Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play World of Warcraft Story Time, and it's Christmas! So we need to get ourselves a new title, which I just got. And we call ourselves... Where is it? There, Merrymaker! Yeah, it sounds rather nice, doesn't it? The Merrymaker. Yeah, just for Christmas, this once. And again, I would like to raise awareness for this little fellow here, the one called Brightpaw. He is at sale at the moment in the Blizzard shop. You can buy him for 10 bucks, and actually 100% of this these revenues, they go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So if you feel inclined to give something back to the people who really need it, or yeah, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, just if you don't know, they pay for wishes of yeah, deadly sick children, so they at least have something out of life before they die. And I think that is a really great cause, and if you want to yeah, help those kids to yeah, see their desire fulfilled, please do so. Please give these 10 bucks to Blizzard, and that's pretty much all I want you to do. I don't give all too much requests out, so this one really is something that is important for me, and hopefully you will be able to yeah, afford 10 bucks. Well, it's not that much, so I think could be quite easy for you to buy something that keeps on giving. Well, generally you give 10 bucks to charity and you get a pet. That's pretty good in my books, and I do like Blizzard all the more for doing this. It really is in the Christmas spirit. So, yeah. Don't be a dick at Christmas. Please don't. Don't be a Scrooge. Scrooge. Yeah. There's a reason why Uncle Scrooge is called Uncle Scrooge in the DuckTales, because, well, he's kind of a Scrooge. Yeah. Who could have known? Who could have known? So, I think the latest addition to my talent tree here, the impeding victory, or impending victory, is something quite good. I don't get any yeah, any downtime for it, because it immediately resets its cooldown when I kill someone. But it's also not so much in the Christmas spirit. But I digress. This is the World of Warcraft. Oh, I need to kill Thunderclash, don't I? I think I need to kill Thunderclash. Didn't put up much of a fight, but I killed him. Yeah. There's some news regarding the German population on my channel. So just in case you don't know, or likely you don't know because I never told you, tomorrow is my birthday, so the 21st of December at roughly 17 hours, to use the military term. I was born in 1990. Good year. And yeah, to celebrate my birthday a little bit with you, at least with the German-speaking part of the community, I made some videos, and tomorrow will be the day where, against all my better judgment, you get pretty much anything I've done in the last days. So it begins at 15 o'clock with the regular World of Warcraft German Horde Let's Play. Then at 16 o'clock you get the Alliance Let's Play at 17 o'clock. No, you don't say 17 o'clock. You say 5 o'clock. Oh fuck! At 5 o'clock you get the regular episode of Overwatch. At 6 o'clock you get an episode of the Mo News, a special one. I didn't record it yet. Going to this tomorrow, a little bit spontaneous and just a little random talk. And yeah. Then at 19 o'clock, 7 o'clock. The fuck am I talking about? Man, this really sucks. You get a special, and I'm not going to reveal what this special will contain, but just for your leisure, I tell you it's in German. So if you don't speak German, don't bother watching it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to get to you out there. And tomorrow, in the first German episode, so in the Horde Let's Play, for those of you guys who follow me there, I switched out my pet. Normally I got 2 pets for the Alliance and Horde Let's Play. Schrödinger, the living one, and the ghost Schrödinger. Where is he? There he is. Look! I thought it really cute, so I took those pets, and for the Horde episode, in the Alliance episode, I forgot to change the pet, but yeah, I changed it to the Brightpaw one, and he's still named Brightpaw. And I would like of you to think of an appropriate name for the pet, and write it down in the comments, and I will pick the best one. Just so you guys don't feel neglected, the German population has its chance tomorrow, or below the new Horde video, or the Alliance video, or any video that comes out tomorrow. I will check them all for names for the pet. You can also suggest more than one name. It's not particularly bound to one name, but keep in mind that the names have to be appropriate. They have to be cool or awesome. So if you have any cool name, please share it with me. And as a little bonus for you, the name I pick, so the one whose name I pick, will get another pet named after him or her. So you pick your name for the pet, and please write down which name you chose. If you don't do this, I'm simply going to take your YouTube channel name and name one of my pets after you, which will be a pet that I frequently use. I haven't quite got around to tell you which one it is. Maybe it'll be the Anubisat idol, which I quite frequently use, or where is it? Stitched Pup? Where is it? There, the Stitched Pup, which I really frequently use because of the Howl Bomb technique. And just so you know, you get either one of those renamed after you. I think that is quite something to have a pet named that I frequently use in everything. So the Howl Bomb strategy is something that is quite frequently used in most of the NPC pet battles. With players it isn't that much popular, but yeah, not like you can do anything about it. So let's get dangerous and get to the Skullcroc. It's called Skullcroc. I thought it was Sunrock. No, Sunrock was in the I think here in Stonetail Mountains, wasn't it? Wasn't it somewhere here? Sunrock, yeah. Sunrock was called the Horde Retreat there. That's kind of fun. So, yeah, I wanted to tell you about the War of the Ancients again, where we're nearing the end, but not quite yet. For the end of the War of the Ancients, I got a special episode planned. Hopefully I managed to record it in time so that you guys can follow the events more thoroughly. Hopefully you have fun with the War of the Ancients. It's, as I told you, one of my favorite books, or 3 books. Yeah, it's kind of complicated, but there's also the Warcraft archives, where all the 3 parts of the War of the Ancients are combined into one book. So if you want to read it for yourself, consider purchasing the book. It's, I think, there's a paperback version of it, which isn't all too costly. So just look around at Amazon or something and buy it if you want to read it all for yourself. I will try to continue to give you more insight into the lore, even when the War of the Ancients has finished. I'm rereading all of the books. I now have holidays, so hopefully I find more time, but not before Christmas. Maybe somewhere between Christmas and New Year I will be able to finish the War of the Ancients, and then I can summon it up for you a little bit better than I do now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And let's continue where we left off. I think we left off where Malfurion and Brox were inside the cave of Neltharion. They observed a rather horrid scene where Deathwing got his plates on. Oh, someone was here before me. That's not nice. Do I need to get into the... I need to get a sample. Do I need to get into the cave? Or not? I think I need to get into the cave. Yeah, I need to get into the cave. So, do I have this? No, I don't have the Jade Oozling. Oh, okay. Where was I? Always losing my train of thought. Yeah, he got, Deathwing got his plates attached to his body, and that's pretty much it. Emerald Proto-Well. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. Yeah, so, can I? No. Yeah. So, the goblins in the caves were kind of preoccupied with attaching the plates to the hide of Deathwing, because he, of course, couldn't withstand any more of the magical energies inside his body, so he needed something to keep him together, and those plates were supposed to do the job, which is kind of cool, I think. I called Blizzard out for a mistake they did in the dungeon version of the Well of Eternity, but so in Rachel's spec, after reading the book again, they didn't make any mistakes, I think. But maybe you will see, maybe not. Yeah, because Deathwing was preoccupied and the goblins were preoccupied, it wasn't that much of a challenge to get through to the place where the demon soul has been hidden. But some obstacles were in the way. There was a stone elemental, so you guys remember those things from World of Warcraft. One of those patrolled the crevices and anything within the cave. Corialzos or Crassus were somewhere else. They were left behind because of their nature, because of course Deathwing as a dragon, that's not so good. I think he's going to kill me. Hopefully not. Come on, come on. Come on. Yeah, nice. Because of the nature of those two being dragons and all, Neltharion would obviously be inclined to put up defenses against those of his own kind, because they were the most suspected to try a counter-attack against the crazed aspect. So they argued, and Crassus, he wanted to go with them, but he knew Deathwing or Neltharion better than any, and he agreed that the threat of mere mortals wouldn't be all too much in the eyes of the aspect. So, do I have something to eat? I really need to regain some life. There's a bigger health potion. Nice. Oh, come on! Come on! Yeah, so the two of them had the best of chances against the defenses that might be really need the word right now, that might be set up by Deathwing. So Crassus stayed behind, which was the point of anything I've just told you. Nice, isn't it? So one of the earth elementals passed them by. They managed to hide from it, but there were other threats within the cave. There were some trolls who needed to be dealt with. There were alarm systems and stuff which they tried to avoid, but one of those alarm systems they couldn't avoid, and so Deathwing was alerted to their presence, which of course he gave a wild chase, and Malfurion, he heard some voices in his head telling him to use the demon soul in order to free themselves, which he did. He thought those voices to be those of Crassus, for they had a mental link even while they were in the cave, but this link was severed as soon as the alarm went off. So now Malfurion, he thought this voice belonged to Crassus because, well, he didn't know any better. Yeah, that is pretty much where they're kind of fucked. So Malfurion, he uses the demon soul to burn a way into the skin of the mountain, which they followed out. Of course, Neltharion, he wouldn't let them be, and he spat some lava into the new made hole, disregarding the mountain or his elementals or anything else patrolling the area. So Malfurion, he needs to use the Dragon Soul again, and he stopped the lava coming from Deathwing, which kind of saved their life. Do I have someone there? There's one. Yeah, and that's pretty much where they escaped the cave. Of course, Neltharion, he gave chase. He flew after them, or tried at least to find them again. I really I really need to check something. I'm sorry, but down here there is a rather huge tree, and at the base of this huge tree there is a portal to the Emerald Dream. The area is called Seradan, which is the name of the tree, I think. I don't quite remember if there was a quest involving this. So in the old version of this this particular area, there was a nightmare dragon in front of the portal, a world boss which needed to be killed by 40 men, I think. And I do really like to get here from time to time. It's quite a nice area. I would like the portal to be working, but I digress. I don't quite remember if there was a quest now in the revamped version where you come here. It's kind of shame, because all this area here, this huge thing, is totally unused. I really hate to leave such a significant place behind without doing anything. Some of the dragons are still in the game. I think of the 4 dragons there are 2. I think 2. One is located in Feralas, and that is the only one I can remember. I think the one in Duskwood is also gone. This one is gone. There were 4 nightmare dragons. I think one of them might be still there. But I don't quite remember where the last one was. Could it be Ashen Whale? I don't think it is Ashen Whale. But the areas around those nightmare dragons are always this big. So let's see. Duskwood is here. Duskwood is somewhere here. Redfish Mountains, Swamp of Sorrows there. So there is one of those dragons, or supposed to be one of those dragons. And then down here in Feralas, one of them is here on this little island in the middle of the lake. Those are also quite lore significant. We will get to this somewhere in the future, I hope. I don't quite know when we get to the point, but let's please do remember those nightmare dragons, and remember that they are in some way lore significant. Hopefully I'll get to this soon, because I like the story. I like the Night Elven story, I like the War of the Ancients, the Emerald Dream, the Emerald Nightmare, the dragon aspects, everything pretty much associated with the Night Elven culture is quite interesting. There's also a legend that they evolved from trolls that were living near the Well of Eternity, and there's something to back this up, and this is kind of out of my way to tell you something that will be revealed at a later point in time. There are the Jinyu people on Pandaria, and they ally themselves with the Alliance, but those guys were Murlocs once, and those Murlocs were living near the Well of Eternity. They got mutated by the powers of the well, they got evolved pretty fast, and I didn't read any of those quest texts, did I? Oh, come on! Shit, I really didn't. So, this we will do in the next episode. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, I forgot it. So, let's wrap this up, and see you again in the next episode, which I will record. I think right now I got some time to spare. So maybe you'll get on Wednesday another episode. But that is future music, so let's just TTFN. Huh? Ta-ta for now.